everybody, what's going on? This is the BG Roundtable.
Yes, sir. BGRT, y'all.
That's right.
Know about that.
I'm Griff. That there is Acree, and we're putting a podcast together.
Sir.
We got some goals. Let me do the proper intro here for you, Acree.
Okie dokie. Okay, proper intro, yeah. I can feel it. I totally heard that.
So yeah, we're this is the intro, and we are experiencing a little technical difficulty, still ironing everything out, but I just want to take a few minutes and let everybody know what our podcast is all going to be about.
Yeah, still working out some of the technical aspects, but we really think we can make this work, and we appreciate you listening when and definitely when you do.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Smash that like button.
But my goal with this podcast is pretty much catch up with Acree every week. I haven't seen him in a while, and figured we'd catch up and kind of leave a legacy. You know, dug up those old home videos a while back, and it's like, man, I'd like to have some kind of record, you know, that I could look back.
Yeah. So, did you want to do sort of an introduction of like how we met and how we know each other and the nature of our relationship?
Yeah, we can do that this episode.
All right, cool.
Or this intro, rather. But I figure we talk about currents. We catch up every week, talk about current events. I hear you said you're going to go visit a church every week.
Yeah, I'm in a very much of a spiritual journey right now in my life, and I'm, visiting many different houses of worship in my travels, and I'd like to share those on the podcast.
Excellent. Really, we're going to try to be open-minded. We're going to look into like everything.
Oh yeah, cultural, you know how it is.
But being Kentucky boys, we're going to talk about a lot about Kentucky probably. We're both wrestling fans, so we'll probably talk about some wrestling. Of course, there's a huge UK U of L battle going on in the bluegrass. So
that's lifeblood. That's what drives most, if not all, of activity in the States.
That's right. Horse racing, bourbon, and basketball. Sometimes football. Let's see, what else? I figure we'll sample some bourbon every so often. Let everybody know what we think of it.
But yeah, do some audio sampling. Whatever.
That tastes like liquor.
Yes.
And then I figure we'll interview with some old people from our past, people we've come across, people we met, and just catch up with them too and see how things are going with them.
A little bit of everything. I can dig it.
So I'll let you take it away since you have the voice of a cross between Jesus and Fergie.
Mm-hmm.
And tell everybody how we met.
Okay, so we are both actually from the city of Louisville, which should be its own city-state, in my personal opinion, but that's another conversation altogether.
I agree.
Anyhow, we're both from Louisville, Kentucky. However, we did not actually know each other until we both went down after graduating from high school. We both went down to college at Western Kentucky University.
Go Tops!
Yeah, what he said. His feelings towards Western Kentucky are a lot rosier than mine, but that's a whole other conversation. Anywho, we lived in the same dorm, Barnes Campbell Hall, which unfortunately is no longer there.
Yeah, it's gone.
They raised it just this past year. Unfortunately, may she rest in peace.
We got to park them cars somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah, everyone always need more parking structures for the school that no one's going to go to anymore because it's a pandemic hotspot. But okay, out of asides here, I'm trying to focus. So anyway, we lived in the same dorm. I lived on.
You were the third floor. I was fourth floor.
I was third floor. He was fourth floor, and we our friend groups kind of merged. I don't know how it sort of initially happened.
It seemed like a lot of the third and fourth floor kind of hung out.
Yeah, I mean, there was always, one of the things I liked about Barnes Campbell was, I mean, everyone was pretty much welcome on every floor.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go really anywhere and hang out with people. I remember one time this dude I'd never met, never really talked to, like he had his door open in his dorm and he was like starting to watch a movie or something. And I like poked my head in there and asked him what was up. And we ended up watching a movie together, talking and stuff. And I mean, that was sort of the beginning and end of our interaction. I mean, we were, friendly to each other, but it's not like we were best buds after that. But that was sort of the culture that surrounded Barnes Campbell. I mean, it was all just one big old happy family.
I remember a lot of it was like, I'm about to go eat. Who wants to go? And then it would just be a big mass of guys, and we'd all go up to the fresh food cafeteria. Like, were you in some of those groups?
Well, definitely. I mean, it was, that's pretty much what you did was whenever you wanted to eat lunch or dinner or whatever, you kind of just, poked your head around and maybe knocked on a few doors, asked if everyone else was hungry. And then, you got whoever you could together and headed down to the fresh food or the cafeteria or whatever.
Yeah. And then Thunder really took off with our traditions.
Yeah, no, that was Thunder of Louisville. For those who don't know, there's obviously the Kentucky Derby, which is pretty much world renowned. But you also have the previous 2 weeks before Kentucky Derby are what's called the Kentucky Derby Festival. And there's a lot of events ranging from the, formal and the charitable to the extremely stupid.
What is it? The Kentucky Derby, where we drop 3 million rubber duckies into the Ohio River.
There's the bed races where they make
the Great Steamboat Race.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of charity balls and charity functions. So, like I said, it runs the gamut. But the kickoff to the Kentucky Derby Festival is always what's called Thunder over Louisville, which is the largest annual fireworks show in America. And that was something that we'd been kind of hanging out beforehand at Western, but we sort of got some people from Bowling Green or from Western together and went back up to Louisville and hung out. It always happened on a Saturday. Hung out on a Saturday and watching fireworks and watching airplanes and got drunk and just hung out.
Yeah, it was pretty much show up in the morning as early as you could to get a spot, sneak your booze in, and watch airplanes fly around for like 8 hours.
Yeah, get sunburned all to hell.
Oh, yeah, or freezing. There's only two weather conditions at Thunder every year. It's either 1,000 degrees, surface of the sun, or it's like Frosty the Snowman's balls cold. Like there is no in between.
Yeah, I mean it was. I don't know where it is, from listening, but I know here in Bowling Green, actually this past week, and again we're talking mid-April now. It's actually snowing down here in Bowling Green in mid-April, and it has in the past actually snowed on Derby Day before, which is traditionally the first Saturday in May. Although right now with this pandemic, it's scheduled for September, but who knows if that's actually going to happen. So who knows? We've kept in touch, and we did a lot of drinking together. We were drinking buddies for a while. Gone on adventures. We went down to Bowman Gray Stadium. And,
the Madhouse.
Watched some races down there. We've we worked various concerts. We've seen people getting sucker punched.
Don't let all the stories out loose. This is just the introduction.
This is the preview. This is a preview of all this deluxe content.
Give them a little taste
if you listen. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, we've been really good friends for over a decade now, and we kind of want this. I mean, again, for the entertainment and information of the viewers, but also just kind of a way to keep in touch and continue our friendship into a new venue.
Yeah, we're leaving a legacy, dude.
Indeed.
Don't ever forget to like and subscribe. Time in memoriam.
Time in memorial. Which, I mean, we're probably going to get in that as a inside joke, too, that we'll probably reference at some point.
Oh, yeah, I'll dig it up. We'll play it on air once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be our podcast. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe.
5-star reviews only, please. Be professional about it. You know how it is.
That's right. We are professionals. And so I guess we'll end it with this. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah! But, yeah, so I'm just going to shut up and you just tell me when to talk.